to our channel. Welcome back to my channel, Judy TV show, where we discuss marriage issues. And so, I also like to draw our attention to another story that I heard about a woman. In fact, I know her, right? She is married to a man that is not of our tribe. Her mother-in-law wouldn't have anything to do with her. In fact, there's a particular sister of her husband that doesn't want her. For whatever reason, I just don't know. She has a friend, I think, from what I was told, she has a friend that she wanted her brother to marry, and it didn't happen like that. So, of course, she didn't like the person that the brother ended up with. And she went and convinced their mom, that, this is not the right person for my brother, or that kind of thought. And then the woman now got into that. And they started giving the woman attitude, It got to a point that during Christmas time that most people travel to their homes and everything, she will refuse to travel because she knows what she's going to face. Somewhere along the line, she said to herself, if this woman is my mother, will I be running away from her? Let me go and show her love. Let them continue treating me bad, but it doesn't matter because I'm already in this home, I'm already married, I'm not going out. You understand? So she took that decision out of respect, went back home. When the woman was okay, she cooked food and took it to the woman. The woman was like, you can keep it there. So she said, yes, ma'am. She kept the food there and walked away. The woman said, I don't want to eat their food, you people should go and eat it. They carried the food and went and she came back, man. I came to wash the plate, carried the plate to go and wash them. And I was okay, go and check whether they have washed the place. So she went, the plate was there, she carried it without talking, went, carried the place and washed the place. And then now took it to her own house. In the afternoon, she came back again. Ma, what would you like to have for lunch so that I can prepare it for you? Anything. She went and prepared. She now asked her husband, what does her mother like? So he told her. She went, prepared it and brought it for her. And then she was also like, go and keep it there. She kept it there. And then she gave it out again. Dinner, the same thing happened. By the next day, she didn't complain. By the next day, she continued. You know what happened? At a point, the woman now said, come, the way you people are eating this food, you people are not even complaining. That means the food is sweet. Let me even see it. She now opened it, so I tested it. Hey, this guy is a good cook. You can't just believe that was how this thing started. Like joke like that. After eating, when she now came to carry the plates, the mother-in-law now thanked her for the meal. So I didn't know that you're such a good cook. He said, oh, Mama, so you like it. I'm glad you like it. Don't worry. The lunch, I will make it so very well for you. And she continued. For a week or two, they were in the village. It was the same way that it was happening. You know what? This woman called her into her room. I told her, listen, I am so sorry for all this while I've been harsh on you. I didn't know that you're such a good person. You are a good daughter. From today, you are my daughter. I take you as my daughter. Take me as your mother. Do you understand? I want you to know that I love you and I am sorry for all this while I've been harsh on you. She called her into her room so that nobody would know. And that was how they met. You know what? Anytime she will now stage, she has money, she will buy something and send it to her. So this kind of little things, it doesn't take anything. But there are people that will be like, why would she not like her? Why would I go and cook for her? Somebody that doesn't want to welcome me, somebody that's harsh to me. You win every hard soul. You win every hard heart with love. And that love translates to respect. Try it. I am just telling you, try it. You win every hard heart with love. And that love is respect. Whether as a man, as a woman, that is just the way that it flows. And I want us to know on the side of the men, I want us to know, this lady that you married, she left a family. I've said it earlier. She left a family. She has siblings. Do you understand? And then you now marry her to your family. And then you are not respecting her. You know she will be mocked way back home. Have you ever thought of that? She will be mocked way back home. But it shouldn't be. You are supposed to improve on your wife, the way you met her. You are supposed to improve on her. Let her know how you want things to be done. Let her know the things you want her to know about you. You are the person that will tell her about your family. This is the way my mother doesn't like things to be done like this. By the time she gets to know, she will normalize. Help her to normalize. Help her to be part of the family that she belongs to. So that by the time she brings up the children, she can concentrate and bring up your children in a good way. Mothers are closer to their children, you know. It's only when they now start growing up, you know, that they will. But at that, you know, infant stage of their lives, it's usually the mother that is always there for the children. But if you're not treating her well, it reflects on your children. And it shouldn't be. And she bridges the gap between you and the children. Have you ever had a situation whereby a child does something wrong and the mother will, you know, will talk to the child and it's okay, wait till your father comes back? It is that woman that bridges the gap. But assuming you treat her with disrespect, assuming you don't regard her, assuming you don't value her, what do you think will happen? It will rub off on your children. And they are your children. They are bearing your names. They're going to grow up tomorrow to be somebody in the society. How do you want them to be seen as somebody in the society? Please put in your best. Make up your mind that this marriage that you're involved in will work, and it will work. Heavens will support you. Make up your mind that it will work. Whatever that made you to marry somebody should make you to stand for that person and love that person and respect that person. That's the point I'm also making. As a matter of fact, when this respect flows on both sides, in fact, the kind of peace that you people have, people will now be bringing issues for you to sort out. Men will now be referring their wives to your wife to teach them how to run a home. I've seen it happen. They will now call the man, please tell your wife, I'll send my wife to come to call, tell your wife. Have you ever heard in the villages in those days, the age of my mother, because I know she did that, she told me she did that. They will send her to a particular woman's house to go and learn how to treat a man, how to, be a wife, so to say. Why? There's something they saw in that family that made people to be sending their children to such women. Why can't you be done now? What's the difference? With all our education, with all our exposures, traveling to countries, and so on and so forth, with the internet, what have you? Why can't we do it now? It is possible. Only if we can, if we make up our mind to do it. I'm not saying it is easy. I am not. And this channel, I'd like to point out, this channel is in no way going to condemn anybody. It is in no way, because I know somebody has already sent me a comment, that there's an issue in his family with his sister-in-law and his brother and all that. I'm going to get in touch with them personally and then request that I'm going to make a video on that. No names will be mentioned. It's for other people to learn from whatever thing. Because in every relationship where things are not working, two people are involved. This person must have made this mistake. This person must have made this mistake. There's no person that, you would not say this person is the one that did it the most or whatever. But the idea is for the two people to make up their mind to make this thing. Because for me, people that get married are adults. Two adults agree to come together. So as adults, you should make up your mind that this thing must work, and it will work. So I'm going to read the person's comment and then get back to them and then request to make a video on that. And if I make a video on that, no names will be mentioned. Like I said, no names will be mentioned. Every name will be protected. Every story will be protected, as in the people that are involved or whatever. In fact, even the city, I might not mention it, so that it cannot be traced to any person. But the idea is for people to hear and learn, because whatever situation that people are going through, there are other people that are going through that situation. They might not know what to do. They might not know how to go about it, or how to come out of it. But when you hear another person's story and how it was handled or whatever, it helps you to also know how to handle your own. So all we're going to do is, to reach out, talk on the man's side, talk on the woman's side, and then, they now see how to talk to themselves and then see how to get about it. So it's not a question of coming here to blame all the men that you did this, or the women that you did this. No. Nobody has the monopoly of knowledge. Nobody. It's just the grace of God. It's just the mercy of God. So that's why I said that this channel is an interactive, so we will have to discuss through your comments at the comment section, so that I'll know, or even on my email or on the list, anywhere you can reach me, or Facebook, anywhere you can reach me, so that we can look at it and then discuss it as two great minds, because we are all great minds. You understand? So on this note, guys, I'd like to say thank you, friends, for watching. And like I've always requested of you, 4 things I'd like you to do for me. Number 1, subscribe. Yes, you got it right. Number 2, like. Number 3, comment. And number 4, share me with your world. I'm so glad you do that for me. Thank you so very much, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. It's a privilege.